Hey everybody, 3KO Games here. We have a brand new hero in the Secrets of the Opera event summon. His name is Prince Siegfried. And so let's go in and take a look. Actually, he's not the only new hero. We have a three-star hero in the Secrets of the Opera now. So let's talk about this three-star first. Whoops, no. The Swan Maiden is a three-star blue paladin. I believe all of these family and passives are the same, though. You get kind of like costume bonuses. You get a increased attack, defense, and HP based on 1, 2, or 3 heroes from this event. So that's a nice family bonus. Even bringing one, you're going to get a little bit of a boost. Passives, innate resistance against status ailments and negative stacks that affect defense. Doesn't apply to status ailments that affect elemental defense. Interesting. Okay, but that's still nice. And the second passive here, oops, is 10% health that this character receives each time a status ailment expires or is cleansed, removed, or reallocated from them. Okay, I believe that's the same case for all of these heroes. Let's talk about her special here. Now, first of all, just glance at these numbers on these stats here. A 3-star with well over 800 on attack and defense. That's pretty good, man. Everything is just stats are elevating all the time. But anyway, we know that. I don't have to tell you every time. The Dance of the Little Swan is an average speed special where the caster regenerates 402 HP over 3 turns and gets 30% chance to dodge special skills that deal damage for 3 turns. So that's the caster. Then the caster casts the Dance of the Little Swan to all allies except that caster for 3 turns. And that dance gives them 30% chance to dodge attacks from and special skills. Oh, so the caster won't dodge like normal attack, tile damage, or slash attacks, but depending upon which side of the match you're on. But the allies will. Okay, they get a chance to dodge. 35% chance to deal 240% damage to a random enemy after any subsequent allied special skill is cast. And then gives immunity to new status effects. The new dance status effects will replace this effect, but otherwise this effect cannot be dispelled. The effect is removed when the caster is defeated. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we look at Prince Siegfried, but that's a pretty good defensive hero to use on a 3-star team. Events, raid tournaments, sure. Let's go back in and click on Prince Siegfried now, who is a 5-star green druid. And just glancing quick, yes, these are the same. Okay, so 20% health when status ailments are expired or cleansed or whatever from this guy. So that's even more. That family bonus is the same. All right, stats here are not quite as crazy elevated. 1210, 1171, 2300. I mean, he's fine. He's going to do fine. But in fact, I think he's going to do really well, especially in rush attack. So let's take a look at this slow speed special, the Dance of the Heron. If the caster is defeated during the next 5 turns, they are resurrected in the beginning of the next turn with 30% health, and all allies recover 1100 HP. That's a big recovery. You know, that's on really strong heroes, that's half their HP. Of course, anytime you're counting on a hero to die, it's a little bit risky. However, I think this hero does some other things that make him worth exploring. And so let's take a look at this Dance of the Heron that gets cast to all allies except the caster for 5 turns. So slow speed special. Probably going to be used in rush wars. And this dance lasts for 5 turns. Okay. Counterattack for 130% of the damage received. That's really strong. That's one of the highest counterattack numbers that I can think of off the top of my head. Comment below if you can think of other heroes that counterattack for even more. And then damage received is reduced by 35%. So I believe since the counterattack is up first, they get the full attack times 1.3, right? With 130%, that gets blasted back to the enemy. And then your team has that damage reduced. So that's pretty great. Really handy. And then gives immunity to new status effects. New status effects will replace this effect, but this effect can otherwise not be dispelled unless this guy dies. But if he dies and then gets resurrected, okay, so that still happens. If he dies, you're going to either get the health and the resurrection, or you're going to get the dance of the heron. They can't both happen at the same time. His death will erase that dance. But undispellable otherwise for 5 turns. Huge counterattack. Plus, they have reduced damage. If you go up against this hero in a rush war, I don't know what you do. I think what you actually have to do is, if you have them, bring somebody like Christine Day, who has a dance that you can cast that negatively affects them. And then that will replace what they've cast on themselves to protect themselves. Phantom of the Opera as well is a dance that affects the enemy. So that can replace. I have a feeling we're going to see this Prince Siegfried in Rush next time that comes around. So even if you have Raoul, and you got the 4-star here, here's another one that's you can cast on the enemies, and so that'll wipe out Prince Siegfried's special there without having to kill him. Great hero. Think he's going to be a real Rush star. And so let's do a couple pulls here and see what we get. My superstitions. I know it's silly, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Lots of 1 stars. Yeah, I don't like those at all. There we go. One more. And one more. Okay. All right. Now I've got 4 pulls here. I've been lucky lately. So I don't know. Maybe I'm on a streak. Probably not with 4 pulls. Let's see. Valen. Gunner. I mean, these blue heroes, I would take Swan Maiden happily. 2 more. Priska. Oh, this is not going to end well. 4 3 stars, I bet here. Oh my gosh, that's... I have been on a streak lately. Actually, been not trying to spend extra, just the gems and coins that I've amounted, and man, that is incredible luck. Gotta level him up. Gotta get some tonics so I can, and try to use him in the next Rush War. Man, I hope you have equal luck, everybody. I hope that the RNG is treating you well. It certainly has been for me. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching the channel, everybody. And we'll see you next time.